and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, this is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Now left with two of them here in the first half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, we knew third down was going to be a big key in this game, and here right off the bat, first drive, first third down, the defense is able to get the interception. Again, it's the confusion. I don't think the quarterback knew what the defense was in, and if he doesn't recognize what's going on, he's going to put...
Sees an opening. Picks up the force, looking for more. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And the Rebels are in the red zone now. Breaking tackles. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now here comes the bunch formation.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's got some space, look out. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They keep him off balance with a run. Got an opening here. 1st out and more. He's still running. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player is that once he breaks that first level and he gets to the 2nd and 3rd level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great back.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. They were not going to catch him that time. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense, and yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. He's in the... here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This is is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff to the single back. He's got room to run. Look out. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Ole Miss. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. Needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second. He's short.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
So the catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. He's got space. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Open field ahead. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
We're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making life miserable on this quarterback.
The offense will spend the timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd down play. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. 1st down, looking for more now. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the wideout goes in motion. Direct snap. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. He's past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. No chance to catch him there.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Powering through.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. the shotgun, he hands it off. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the third quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Turn starts inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Gets it out quickly to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
It's an option look. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. So that wraps up an uneventful first half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
QB keeper all the way. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. An explosive play to the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is. Oh, he's got open space. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of a marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Lacey. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Cunningham. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And here's the handoff. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a first down at the 41.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's Ole Miss in front.
We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's Lacey. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Eighth play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. That's it's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Chris, anytime there's a failure on fourth down, it's easy to second-guess the decision to go for it, but I thought this one was a good one. This defense just came up big, and at some point you just have to tip your cap, and they got off the field.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Got an opening here. Gets the first and still running. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job. Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle. No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Tackled there by the defense. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
I feel like this quarterback has seen the defense really well right now. He sees the blitz, and he's able to flush the pocket. And once he's outside of the pocket, what I love most is that he kept his eyes downfield. As the wide receivers start working back toward him, he's able to find the completion because of that. Great job with his eyes, and a nice job recognizing that blitz and getting out of the pocket.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback. But what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Ball carrier tackled there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Just outstanding stuff from this offense, executing when they desperately needed it. And now, Chris, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. We played all this football, and it's basically 0-0.
The crucial extra point is up and good. We are all tied. Should be a great finish here. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they want to
scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Lindsey. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Strategy session before this third down play.
Well, that is not what you want on second down. Now creating an obvious third down passing situation. You just gave up the sack. Clearly, this pass protection is not where you want it to be. Now you're in a situation in a tie ball game where you might have to go for it on fourth down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They've still got one more left to work with. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw it deep. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, you just have to give a lot of credit to this defense. They were clearly focused right there. Great job in preparation. They knew what was coming, and they were able to get off the field. This group is fast, they're physical, but more than that, they're prepared, and they showed it on that last snap.
Canes line it up with first and goal. And they have it off to the back. Touchdown, Miami. They take the lead in the final minute.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Alexander. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone.
On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can you make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels. The Rebels back on top.
You're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
And he makes the catch for 2 points, but There's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.